The Austrian Audio OC818 is one of the best condenser microphones I've ever heard. And with that quality in mind, I was excited to hear Austrian Audio releasing their set of headphones. In this video, I'm going to unbox, take a first look at, and review the Hi-X55s. Hi, my name's Ed from edthorne.com, here to help you make the most out of your home studio. And one thing we need in our home studio is a decent set of headphones. In 2017, a group of talented former employees of AKG decided to form their own company, and Austrian Audio was born. In the time since, the headphone market has boomed, and it seems every pro audio company out there have expanded their production line to produce headphones. And I was particularly excited to see that Austrian Audio were no different. Austrian Audio offer two sets of headphones. The Hi-X50s, which are on-ear headphones, retail at £199 or $249 in the States, and the larger versions, the HX55s that they very kindly sent me for this review, are £249 or $299. All right, I'm excited to get in the box because doesn't that look good? Let's get into it. All right, the Austrian Audio Hi-X55s. Not sure what this little Velcro strip's about, but it's an interesting look. That folds off like some kind of wedding book. Nice. Travel pouch, I like that. Cable. Now I believe this is a 3-meter cable, which is pretty impressive. Good old trusty 1/4 mini jack adapter. The Velcro doubles up as a cable tie. Austrian Audio claim that these have a frequency range of 5 Hz to 28 kHz. I'm somewhat skeptical because most speakers can't produce 5 Hz, so I'm dubious that a set of headphones can. But I do like getting proved wrong because that's when I learn things. These have an impedance of 25 ohms, which is very low, so I need to be careful not to overload these. On to the main event. Ooh, these are nice. Yep, these feel sturdy. These feel Austrian made for sure. Nice soft headrest. Nice big spacious cups. They feel quite soft. Oh wow. They're very light, very comfortable. They're not particularly tight. Not sure they feel like they're the securest headphones. Where are my Sennheisers? See, these feel secure. Not sure whether these do. Yeah, they're a little bit on the wobbly side, but that's a minor detail. Over a long period of time, that will result in good comfort. The pads feel comfortable. They are leather, which does make your ears sweat. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't be leather. There's a couple of brands moving away from leather for that exact reason, that your ears sweat when you have them on for a long time. They seem pretty isolating, not quite as isolating as the Sennheisers. Anyway, the important thing is the sound quality. So I have a playlist of tracks. The Human Radio by Shinedown, great band if you don't know them. And a couple of pop tracks, including a Dua Lipa song and one of my own songs that I've had mastered just for my own reference, having heard that song a gazillion times. Mini jack locking system, I like that. Why can't every headphone company do that? Well done, Austrian Audio. On the Sennheisers, I need an Allen key to take the cable out. What's that about? Now, I can't play the songs I'm going to listen to because the video will get a copyright strike. Also, you're not the ones listening through the headphones. But I can play you my own song, but nobody wants to hear that, so let's just crack on and have a listen. All right, so you may have seen the look on my face on my initial listen there. I had filmed the rest of this video yesterday, and my initial reaction wasn't that favourable, I'll be honest. It was probably because I was so used to my Sennheiser headphones that I had a difficult time adapting to these. But I pursued with it and I identified what I think was the problem that was making me dislike the headphones initially. The headphones are very flat in the bass. A lot of headphones are hyped in the bottom end, and certainly my Sennheisers are a little bit, which creates a nice listening environment, but it's just a little bit too much, and I was expecting that kind of low end and to be blown away by these. But I've realized the bass is actually very flat. It's not hyped up. And my skepticism about going down to 5 Hz, I mean, realistically, humans can't hear that low, but they do go very low. There is actually quite a lot of sub in them. But I realized my initial skepticism was actually due to these headphones having a bit of a heightened low mid-range. So between 9 to 800, all the way down to about 200. There's a bit of a boost, there's a bit of an upward scoop on the EQ curve there. And what this was doing was compounding the effect of not having a hyped up bass. So it was making me feel like there was less bass than there was, but actually there is enough bass in there, kind of overshadowed by this heightened mid-range. I'd be interested to see if Sonarworks can get a EQ profile for these headphones to flatten that out, and then I think they are going to be a winning combination, because the top end on these headphones is delightful. The clarity is there, the stereo imaging is there, the detail is wonderful. I was listening to Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa, and the quality of the production on that track is immense. And the punch and the clarity and the sharpness of all the instruments and where they sit in the frequency range is brilliant. These headphones detail those so well, they're fantastic. Where I did have a bit of an issue with them was listening to an Alanis Morissette track, and the vocals around 600, 700, 800 hertz were really prominent and popping out to the point where it's a little uncomfortable, but then I wasn't getting that on too many other tracks, so maybe it's just something in Alanis's voice. Which, by the way, if you haven't heard her new album, it is a masterpiece in mixing and mastering. Check it out, it's awesome. I did mention yesterday, or earlier on in the video as it is to you, that they felt a little bit loose and the leather cups might cause you to sweat. Having worn them for a while and listened to loads of tracks to get used to them and loads of mixes, because they're not tight, I wasn't sweating. The example I would use with how I'm going to use these probably is similar to my Neumann versus Adams speakers. I mix predominantly on my Neumanns because they're flat and smooth and I can listen to them all day. But I reference with the Adams. Anything below 1000 hertz on the Adams, I really don't like. But the clarity, because of the Beryllium tweeters, is brilliant. So in terms of referencing stereo imaging, vocal details and so on, they're really good for that. I get that feeling with the Austrian Audios as well. In terms of the top end clarity and detailing, they're gonna be really useful in the studio. So to have 2 sets of monitors and 2 sets of headphones, I think that's a win, and I'm really happy with them. Let me know in the comments below if you're thinking of getting a set of the Hi-X55s. If you don't already, give us a follow over on Instagram for behind the scenes studio stuff, drumming, music, and all sorts Ed Thorn related. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't, hit the dislike button, but make sure you do it twice. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. There's content coming out weekly. Thanks for watching. Look after one another. Keep making music. I know the industry is going to be on its knees for a while, but keep producing. People are listening, people are watching, people enjoy music. It's one of the most rewarding feelings in the world to make music. Certainly one of the reasons to live, in my opinion. Anyway, stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all on the next one.